When it comes to naming your health and wellness business, it's equally exhilarating and a bit overwhelming because after all, the name that you choose will define your brand and it can have a deep effect on its overall success. Naming your business the wrong name may only turn away your ideal customers, or by choosing a really powerful name, it might be an extra strong magnet that attracts all your perfect clients to you much more quickly. The truth is that your marketing message and your branding efforts will be much more fruitful when you have selected a strong, powerful name for your health and wellness business. So in today's episode, that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to share with you my 13 proven strategies to help you choose the perfect name for your health and wellness business. So hang tight. Hey there, you're listening to the Online Business Clinic podcast. I'm your host, online marketing expert, Molly Ann Luna, and today you're tuning in to episode number 14, How to Name Your Health and Wellness Business. I'm going to be sharing with you my proven professional tips on helping you get the advice that you need to choose a really powerful business name that will be sure to help you attract your ideal clients and set your business up for future financial success. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's dive right in. Number 1, never choose a name that limits your business growth. Later on, when and if you're looking to expand your business, you want to have a name that doesn't put restriction on your desired achievements. This means that you should avoid using the name of a city or a state or a specific product in the title of your business. That way, if you decide to expand, you're not limited to that specific region or to that specific product. Number 2, don't choose a name that is confusing or that's hard to spell. You want your clients to remember your name, but when they go online to find your business, you want to make it really simple for them. So keep the name basic and simple. One business that I absolutely love and use regularly in my own business is called Fiverr. But I've got to be honest with you, every time I go to the website, I cannot remember if Fiverr has 2 V's or 2 R's. It's very challenging for me. So not to diss on them whatsoever, but I do want you to be keeping in mind when you're choosing a name for your own business, think about other businesses out there that either you love or that have something unique in them that might slightly throw you off. You want to be thinking about the customer's experience and interaction with the name. Number 3, be sure that you do some online research. Once you've chosen a few potential names for your brand or your business, go online and search for that exact name. You can still use the name that you desire for your business if someone else is already using it, but it may not have the same effect and could cause confusion for your clients. So I actually made this mistake in one of my previous business endeavors called Mindful Mamas TV. Now, this is something that I am still passionate about, and I don't know if it's something that I will continue to try to give birth to in the future, or if it's, we're calling it quits just yet. However, when I landed on the name Mindful Mamas, I did do my research. I did my due diligence. I saw that there were several other businesses out there operating with similar names. I double-checked to see if there were trademarks or patents on the name before deciding to move ahead. And I found out that there wasn't. And so I did. I went ahead with the name. There was only one business out there who had grown in their audience exponentially greater than where my audience was at the time. And so I did know that potentially, if that were to grow into the vision that I had for it, that down the road I might be running into a few hiccups or obstacles with that other business entity. But for whatever reason, I decided to keep charging ahead, and I went with it and did my very best at the time to build that out. For me personally, what I know now is that I would probably rethink that approach and do a little bit more creative digging to come up with something a bit more unique so that I wasn't in quote-unquote competition with somebody else for Google search engine rankings. Next up, when choosing a business name, also check out what domain names are available. Even if you're running a brick and mortar, you must have a website that you're driving even your in-person clients to. They need a place to go to find out what your hours of operation are, what your products and services are, maybe even make those transactions. So you want to make sure that your business name is available on the domain purchase platform of your choice. And I would always highly recommend trying to go with a .com over a .net or a .org or a .biz as in business. Already with a .com, your business is perceived as more powerful. It's perceived as more established, and people will just take it a little bit more seriously. My number one place of choice to double check on domain name availability is, of course, Google Domains. But there are a lot of options out there for you. And if your name that you've chosen is available for a website domain name purchase, then even if you're not ready to build your website just yet, I highly encourage you to go ahead and purchase that domain name. Just think of your URL purchase as a future business investment, if you will. Next up, choose a name that holds meaning. When I think of a few businesses that I love, the first things that come to mind are some nonprofit organizations. One of them is called Empower. The other one is called Shared Necessities. And just off the name alone, you could probably get an idea without knowing anything about these nonprofits, kind of what they're about. Empower is about empowering women. Shared Necessities is about sharing the necessities of life with those who are less fortunate. The business name as a standalone name already has meaning built into it, which is amazing. And if you can do that, that's awesome. And if you can't do that, then you know you can always build meaning around the name that you choose by crafting your brand story. So 2 businesses that are just top of mind in this moment would be Dove. For example, Dove has done a wonderful job of building up a brand story that has meaning behind it, even though the word Dove doesn't necessarily directly correlate with that feeling of equality and beauty in all body types. Or the brand called Tom's. Tom's is a very powerful brand that holds a lot of meaning because of the brand story that's tied into it, right? Buy a pair of shoes, give a pair of shoes. Buy one, give one. So powerful. So when selecting your name, try to choose something that holds some meaning, that makes it very clear to your ideal clients what it is that you and your company stand for. Number 6 on my list, trademark your name. If this is a business that you can foresee down the road selling to another entity, then do your due diligence and see that it is available for trademarking. Trademarking will give your brand a little mega boost, a little power boost, if you will. But I do want you to know that it will be entirely up to you to defend that trademark once all of the paperwork has been approved and the trademark has been granted to you. Number 7, search through your Secretary of State's records for other business entities out there, such as corporations or limited liability corporations that have registered with names that are similar to the one that you're wanting to choose. That way, if and when you decide to legalize your business entity and go ahead and set it up as a corporation or an LLC, you know that you'll be approved and you will not be in conflict of someone else doing similar business or operating in business with a similar name. Number 8, don't choose a boring name. I feel like that goes without saying, but your business name should be memorable. It should be catchy. This will help your business to resonate with your clients and associates, and it'll be easier for them to think of it top of mind. So when they're out there spreading the good word and wanting to share what your business has to offer, they're not having to really think through this long, drawn-out name. It's very quick, it's very punchy and to the point, and it's not boring. It's something simple and easy to remember that they can easily share with their friends. Number 9, make sure your name sounds good when it's spoken out loud. A name may look good written down on paper, but it totally sounds different when you say it out loud. So once you've kind of narrowed down your list, say it over and over again. Practice introducing yourself. Hey, I'm so-and-so from my business XYZ. And just make sure it feels really good rolling off the tip of your tongue. Because if you feel good about it, others will feel good about it too. Number 10. Be open to receiving feedback regarding the name that you choose. Gather together a few of your most successful business colleagues. I would advise against necessarily your friends and family, especially if they don't have a mind for business. But those who do have a mind for business, ask them for their feedback. What do you think about this name? What comes to mind when you hear it? Do you know of any other businesses out there with a similar business name? Do your due diligence and don't be afraid to ask for help. Doing so might give you the insight that you just need that will help you out tremendously when selecting that perfect business name. Number 11, take advantage of your resources. There are websites out there that'll help you come up with business names based off the details you provide. It's a really simple plug and chug sort of creative algorithm that can help craft the perfect name for your business, especially on those days that you're not feeling, all that creative. Number 12, it's so important, imperative, if you will, that you yourself actually like the name of your business. After all, you'll be stuck with it for probably a long time if you're serious about making your business thrive. So get your name down perfectly so that you don't face any complications in the future, and you can confidently say, I'm the proud owner of this totally awesome fill-in-the-blank business name. Last but not least, consider using your own name, especially if you're just starting out in the health and wellness field. And let's say, for example, you're a coach. It is completely fine to go ahead and use your name because as you grow and evolve, so will your business, and that's okay. You can build a powerful brand around you. Now, I know this firsthand because I've been using my own name as my business name for a very, very long time, Molly Ann Luna. And so my website is mollyannluna.com. And when I first got started, I, of course, was just Molly Ann Luna, the personal trainer. Then I pivoted into Molly Ann Luna, a spiritual coach, Molly Ann Luna, the health coach. And now I operate as Molly Ann Luna, the online marketing strategist and business growth expert. And that's because I've grown, I've evolved, and I have individuals on my list. I've got fans and clients who have been following me and being a part of my journey ever since. They know me, they like me, they trust me, and they're kind of a lot like me. So as I'm growing and evolving and learning new things and then turning around and sharing it with them, they're growing and evolving too. So it's actually not a hindrance at all, in my opinion, to use your own name. Now, that being said, legally, my business corporation is named Team Luna Productions. So all of my tax filings and things of that nature are housed underneath of Team Luna Productions. But the face of my company is me. So my quote-unquote brand name or business name is my own name. So if for whatever reason you're just really hung up on coming up with the perfect business name and you're not in any hurry to be selling this off or to be expanding it outside of yourself anytime soon, it's okay to get started by just using your name. You can always make a different choice down the road. But before you make your final decision, do be sure to head to mollyannluna.com/14 for episode 14 and to download your free supplemental success worksheet to help you make that very important decision. To wrap up today's episode, a powerful, concise, yet catchy brand name may take you a while to come up with. But trust me, my friend, it is so worth the time, the energy, and the focus that you put into it. So do not rush this process. Take your time, do your due diligence, research, ask questions, and don't be in any rush to get out there and to make your logo or craft together your business letterhead just yet. Take your time and make sure that your brand name is one of a kind, easy to remember, and a powerful reflection of who you are and what it is you offer to the world. Okay, my friend, that's all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I will see you right back here, same time, same place next week, where we will talk about the 8 smart ways to promote your health and wellness business using social media. Bye for now. Are you a subscriber to the podcast on iTunes yet? If not, I want to encourage you to do so today. This way, you'll get notifications sent straight to your phone every time I upload a new episode. Also, if you're feeling extra generous, I would sincerely appreciate it if you left me a 5-star rating and review letting me know what you love most about the show. If you do, I'll be sure to give you a shout out, aka a little listener love, in one of the upcoming episodes. Thanks.